Hi people! I am so excited about this video. Oh my god. Today I'm going to be talking about my experience making spicy content. I'm going to be talking about some pros and cons, some safety stuff. Also talking about how I first posted spicy content privately versus now posting it publicly because it's very different. I know a lot of girlies wanted to hear about this, and honestly I want to talk about it and I want to make things less taboo. Like, the girlies love sex. Get the fuck over it. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about my experience today. If you don't want to hear about it, you don't have to watch this video, but genuinely, I just want to share my insight and talk about this for the girls that want to know more because they want to try it out or because they're questioning it, they're not sure. Yeah, that's gonna be this video. Let's get to it. Okay, so first and foremost, if you're the type of person that wants to do this on the low and doesn't want to promote on any socials, like you just want to post your content and that's it, that is going to be very, very, very difficult. There is a huge difference doing spicy content privately versus like on your public accounts. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, if you just make like an OnlyFans account and you don't share the link anywhere and you just expect to like blow up on OnlyFans, like you can't really. It's not like Instagram where people can look at their explore page and be like, oh, she's hot. Oh, link in bio. Okay, cool. Follow. Like, it's not a platform like that. You need to share your link somewhere. So I think why I bring this up is to just say from the beginning, you have to be sure about this and you have to be open to being a little bit public about it. Like, you're gonna need to promote somehow, you're gonna need to share your link somehow. Like, you have to be okay with the fact that this is what you're gonna do, and you kind of have to be your biggest fan, you know? I kind of want to emphasize, like, posting spicy content is a big thing. I'm a person who I'm very free with my body. I don't really care. Like, for some reason I feel like I could walk around naked and not feel that weird. Okay, maybe not naked, but like bikini at least. I think I could walk around in a bikini on the street and not really care because that's how I see nudity. But you know, the world is not really like that. I have a pimple here, so I'm literally gonna cover it. It's a taboo thing. Like, nudity is taboo. So once you have nudity or like not safe for work content, once you have that out there, like, people can view you differently. I know when it comes to like work, that's a big thing. If you are a person who wants to like excel in a field that looks down upon that, I wouldn't say this video is for you because I don't have experience with that. Maybe other people do. I know that some people on Instagram, like, they don't show their face at all because they have a full-time job. Oh, I have seen a girl. She literally always covers her face and she says it's because she has a full-time job, and people still subscribe to her content. So maybe that's a way. I just have no experience with that, so I don't want to talk about it. I'm basically just basing everything I say off of my personal experience. But yeah, you need to be your biggest fan, you know? Like, you need to not care if people view you differently. For me, you know, like, I was doing it privately because I had a bigger platform and I just felt like people would judge me or people would just look at me different, or my content would be different. Like, I just didn't want to do it like that. But honestly, me trying to do it in private, I felt like it was a waste of my time when the bigger opportunity was just there. After a while, I kind of just didn't care. I kind of was just like, fuck it. I mean, if I'm gonna go for it, I might as well go for it. I was already doing some sex work, and honestly, compared to a lot of spicy work, the ones that you can just do from your home with a camera and not interacting with anybody, like, those can be the safest. Was I put in some questionable situations because of sex work? Yeah. Did I do it anyways? Yeah. But yeah, I just remember when I started to focus on online content rather than other stuff. I just was like, oh my god, like, I am so much safer now. I was putting myself in so many like random unsafe predicaments and situations. Like, I'm not the proudest of that part. I wish I was safer. But I just remember when I first started posting, I was like, oh, this like doesn't give me that scared anxiety feeling, you know what I mean? It felt like more in my control. But yeah, I guess let me like start from the beginning, right? So first, like years ago, probably 2021, I made an OnlyFans. So I posted a few things and I was like, oh, nobody's like finding me on here. But at that time, I did not want to post it on my Instagram and I did not want to post a link anywhere because I really wanted to keep you guys private from that part of my life because I just felt like it was already private. It's always been private. private, so I wanted to keep it that way. And also, the girlies are not really my audience, you know, as much as I love you guys, and you know, if you think I'm sexy, go right ahead and subscribe. But I don't want to prioritize my audience for spicy content over my audience for my regular content, because you guys are just like my babies. Okay, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but some of you guys call me mother or older sister, which I kind of like because I am an older sister. People say I have older sister energy. But yeah, I never wanted to put that over you, because my true like big goal is to do something more in social media or entertainment. Like, do I think there is a version of me in some alternate universe who is like a full-time sex worker? I genuinely think that lifestyle is out there for me somewhere, like in a different world, in a different life, because it's something that I enjoy doing and I genuinely have always wanted to. I was thinking about it for years. I really encourage you thinking about it for a very long time. Like, if you randomly wake up one day and you're like, I want to start posting spicy content, I would sleep on it. Like, sleep on it a little. I slept on it a lot. But think about it and make sure it's something that you really want to do, because that's what I did and I don't regret that at all. I'm really actually happy that I did that, because I'm in a much better place mentally now than I was when I was younger, and I just think I'm able to make better decisions, you know. Fast forward to probably last year around September, over 6 months ago, I switched to Playboy, and I also posted the link publicly for the first time. I went with Playboy because honestly, I just felt like if any of my family saw an OnlyFans link in my bio, that they would hate me. Like, I genuinely felt like that. And then honestly, I was looking at Playboy's platform and I was comparing the two, and Playboy does have features that I actually like, that I like better than OnlyFans. I switched to OnlyFans only because there's a bigger audience on there. A lot of people already have OnlyFans accounts. I forgot to do my makeup. A lot of people already have OnlyFans accounts. If people like you enough, they will definitely just make a Playboy account or make whatever account for you. People are fiends. But yeah, let me talk about my time doing Playboy. So I did that for probably like 4 months consecutively, and it became a part of my income for sure. It actually was like a very consistent income. It paid, was it bi-weekly? I'll put it up because I can't remember exactly. Being able to get in that weekly income was so nice, because usually my salary, my income is all over the place. Like, sometimes I do a brand deal or book a job and they don't pay me for like a month. So it's like I already did the work that I got hired for, but I don't see my paycheck until next month. That's called a net 30. A net 30 is when they pay you in 30 days. There's such thing as a net 60, which is 60 days. I have had a net 90 before. 90 days. And you know who did that one? Urban Outfitters. And they were late. And they were so late that they sent me a box of stuff because they felt bad. And now I don't shop from there anymore. But yeah, I really liked that it was a stable income. I know I already had a platform, so it's very different. Even though my audience is 75% women, I was actually able to translate a good amount of people from Instagram to Playboy. Like, people did come. But now I want to talk about, if I had a smaller Instagram account, how I would grow it to help with my spicy content. I know you probably see people who their entire Instagram is just ass and titties and twerking, and honestly, go the fuck off, sister. Like, if I had the confidence to do that on my main Instagram, maybe I would. Because I be in the mirror throwing my ass back. They are doing that because they are basically reaching an audience that will convert into OnlyFans or whatever platform they use subscribers. Like, it's good to grow your Instagram for sure, but really it's great to grow your Instagram and then funnel those people to your spicy content. And in order to do that, you need to post content that's gonna attract the audience. So in my case, I have a very like weird specific case where I try not to do that actually, because I don't want my audience to be mostly male. Like, I love the girly. Most of the men kind of annoy me. Actually, to be honest though, sometimes there's men in my comments who genuinely make me laugh. Like, you guys have some funny pickup lines. If I was the type of girl who talked to boys on Instagram, you might have got me. A few of you. I'd be lurking. You don't know it, but I be lurking. I hate when my hair has a crack in it. But back to what I was saying about your audience. I would say, like, if you're a type of person who wants to grow your spicy content while also maintaining like your own persona on Instagram, I would almost say make 2 of them, or somehow find a way to make your content like a little spicy. Like if you do cooking content, like tease them a little bit, tease them, make them want more, make them think, oh, she kind of hot. Wait, does she have a... Wait, let me just link it. Oh, okay, subscribe. You know what I mean? Oh, I totally forgot to mention this part. But there was a time around when I first made my OnlyFans and I never made it public, like 2021, 2022. There was a time where I was getting ready to make it public on Instagram, but I never did it. So my content slowly turned more sexual. People probably noticed it. People probably were like, is she just going through like a sexual awakening or something? But like I started posting like more content like in lingerie, photo shoots, like cute like modeling things of like me in underwear and a thong. And I was doing that to grow my male followers so that I could eventually share my link. So I really was going that direction, and then I'm so happy that my weed content took off, because if it didn't, I would have went that way. Like I genuinely would have went in the way of like growing my male followers and then capitalizing off of that and then doing spicy content. Like I said in the beginning, there is a world where I do spicy content full time. That world probably exists in an alternate universe. But I posted a weed video and that went viral, and then now I have a weed page. So you know what, that was kind of a blessing. But yeah, let's go back to when I made it public. So I did that consecutively for like 4 months. In total, I made almost $6,000. I had like 700 fans, which I'm so upset that I cannot go back into my account and message them, because if you leave your account inactive, it literally like freezes and you can't do anything. You can't even post, you can't even message, you can't even like click things. So my account is like literally frozen, and I try to go in there and message them all and be like, hey, I switched to OF, you guys should follow, but I can't. So keep that in mind too. But yeah, I was posting like a couple times a week. It really was fun. I genuinely enjoyed making the content. Okay, hold up, I need to do my eyeliner. This is my first time having lashes in like a year, and this is my first time doing my makeup with these lashes on, so I'm scared that I'm not gonna be able to do my liner, but I'm gonna try. Guys, I did it kind of good. But okay, back to my experience like making the content. For me, I just feel so beautiful when I make the spicy content, when I wear my cute little lingerie, do my hair and my makeup, and I pose with my camera. I genuinely just feel like very free. And to be honest, I can't say this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna close my eyes so it feels like I didn't say it, but I be turning myself on. Okay, next. To be honest, it also makes me feel in charge of my sexuality. It makes me feel like I'm in charge, nobody else is involved, and I just feel good. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've had a lot of bad sexual experiences, and I've had a lot of times where I did not feel sexy at all and I felt small, and this makes me feel sexy. Like, it makes me feel confident, and I'm just like, people literally pay for this. Like, people pay to look at me. Feels pretty good to me. I'm almost done with my makeup, but I have a lot more to say. I'm gonna do my lip stain. But let me talk about the types of content you can post and like what people ask for. A lot of people will start asking you for custom videos and custom content, meaning like they will tip you whatever price you give them. So make sure it's a good price to make a custom video for them or give them the content that they want to see. A lot of people will just post pictures to their feed and then do all their videos and spicier things in the DMs for that paid price. I did that on Playboy. I am not doing that now on OnlyFans just because I'm trying to have a better work-life balance, and I'm doing so many things that it's like, you guys can just have pictures. I'm giving the videos to my girlies. You guys are already getting something. So I'm probably gonna make less money than I used to. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Okay, wait, let me do this. Okay, this kind of looks like a hot mess, but I promise, like, I'm gonna peel it off and it's gonna look cute, okay? Okay, what was I saying? Where was I? Oh my god, where the fuck was I? Oh, the custom content. This is where I want to bring up boundaries, okay? You need to know what your boundaries are because they will ask you some shit. They will ask you for whatever the fuck they want and you need to be the one to say yes or no, okay? Do only the things that you're comfortable with. I really, I can't even do my makeup because I'm so serious about this. I really suggest before you start making your content or when you're in the beginning of it and you're starting to get messages, before you start promoting it publicly, make a list of what you're okay with and your definite no's. Like, personally, I know this one is stupid, but I don't like feet stuff. I don't like feet stuff. The thought of somebody jerking off to a picture of my feet, it doesn't sit right with me. So I don't do feet pictures and I tell them I'm sorry, but I don't do feet pictures. Like, go somewhere else. But some people rather just do feet pictures. So if you don't care, there's a big market for feet. Big market for feet. Just know what your boundaries are. I have to say, since I switched from Playboy to OnlyFans, I kind of restructured how I did things and I made my boundaries a little bit tighter. Like, I made some content before that I don't want to make anymore and I know I will make less money, but that is okay with me. Like, I rather know that I'm only posting what I'm comfortable with and only doing what I'm comfortable with rather than just seeing a big price tag and being like, oh, I could do it. I could do it. And you know, when you're in vulnerable positions, like when I first started doing sex work, I basically couldn't pay my rent and that's why I started doing sex work, okay? Freelancing was not it. New York is expensive. My brand deals started becoming less and less because I speak about taboo subjects like weed and sex. Nobody wanted to work with me at that time and I was like, fuck it, I've always dreamt of doing sex work, so why don't I try it? So I tried it when I was down bad, and that's what gets you in bad situations and gets you saying yes to things that you maybe deep down don't want to say yes to. So I just want to bring that up. Be strong in yourself, okay? I'm not saying the whole audience is men, but there's a lot of men consuming this content, and I'm not saying all men, but a lot of men are very pushy and you have to be strong in yourself and be like, yeah, no bro, not that one. And also you can block people, okay? As for how they interact, to be honest, a lot of my followers were nice. I think it's because they came from my regular content and they saw me as like Emily the Fairy, the creator. There's some people that they're just like very demanding in my DMs. Like, it's not even like hi, it's just like feet pics. Some people just talking to you like you're merchandise or like you're a thing. But I will say most of my subscribers were nice, respectful. Sometimes I got a dick pic and I told them, I was like, hi, I don't do dick pics on here. And then they never did it again and they apologized. I mean, you sent a dick pic to me without me asking, but at least you apologize. Oh, and then you also get people starting to be like, can I make content with you? Do you want to make content together? How much can I pay you to spend a night with you? I say no to all of those. I know people do collabs with spicy content, but I just see that as these men are just trying to fuck me. So personally, I just don't respond to those. I realized when I was doing Playboy, I felt like I had to be nice to them. I felt like I had to be like a cute little girl and be respectful because they're giving me money. Now, no, you're blessed. They are blessed to be seeing this body, yaddy. And now, I'm like not overly nice. Like, if somebody's being rude, I literally would just like delete them. You can also block people on there, restrict them. Somebody's bothering you. Quickly, I'm gonna compare Playboy and OnlyFans as a platform. So the one thing that I liked about Playboy that OnlyFans I don't think has, at least I cannot find it, but on Playboy you could have subscriptions, which is a monthly fee for them, or you can have pay-per-view content at the same time. So imagine here's your feed, right? For the people who subscribe, they see your whole feed, like with no locks, nothing. But for the people who don't subscribe, they will see a bunch of posts with like pay-per-view. So if they want to unlock it, you can set it for like $15, right? So they unlock one post, they unlock two posts, they unlock three posts. You just made $45, when really they could have just subscribed and saw everything, but they are unsure about it. They're like, oh, let me just see. Or some people are just curious, like they don't really want to subscribe, but they want to see something. They want to see, I don't know. I was able to make a lot of money that way because I had both of them available at the same time. OnlyFans, you either have a subscription or a free account that everything is pay-per-view. So you cannot have them existing together. I don't really love that. I really like that you could do both because some people, they just want a couple posts and they spend their bread. Some people want to to subscribe. But yeah, that was one thing I liked about Playboy more. I will say though, OnlyFans has a way bigger audience. More people use that platform. It's more popular. I feel like OnlyFans has a bad rep. Sometimes as soon as you have an OnlyFans, people see you as a certain way, or they just immediately think less of you, which I hate, which is why I tried other platforms. It sucks that in general, sex work and spicy content just has a bad rep. It sucks that there's so much disrespect in those communities and abuse, and I really think that the best thing that we could do is support like safety and just support each other. It's not an industry for the weak. It's definitely not. I feel like the least that we could do is support each other and share our tips and be open and honest, because without open and honest conversations, we will never change as a society. You know what I'm saying? We all need to work together and be on the same page and be super strong. And that is why I made this video, because why am I gonna sit here with all this information in my brain and not help other people that want to know about it? You know what I'm saying? Also, lastly, touching on safety, I feel like we're all adults, so I feel like I didn't think about saying this until now, but internet safety is very important. Please do not tell people where you live. Please do not give people your private information. You could even create a fake name. Don't tell people anything. Let yourself be a mystery, not a yapper. And that goes for anything, like even your public Instagram. Like, I'm sorry, but some of these New York influencers post in front of their house too much. Like, I could find your house, girl. I could find your house, and you don't want the wrong person finding your house. But yeah, please be safe. Please practice internet safety, and please be sure about your decision. Don't do anything you're not sure of. Don't do anything you feel iffy on. Set really good boundaries. Think about your boundaries within yourself. Also, you really need to make sure that your mental is good. You never want to question what you're doing in life, you know? I mean, we do that at times, like question our jobs or our relationships or our friendships. We do, but it's such a shitty position to be in where you're just like, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about this. And then like every time you do something, you like kind of are into it, but then at the back of your mind, you're like, I don't think I like this. So I hate living like that in general, but especially with posting spicy content, you don't want to have that thought in the back of your mind of maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe I don't want people to look at me, or maybe this is not good. Because if you have that in you, it's gonna irk you, it's gonna irk you, it's gonna irk you. And I would encourage you to listen to every single thought that you have to make your decision. Like how I said, I didn't want to do OnlyFans at first because I felt like my family would disown me simply just because of the name. I felt like with Playboy I could be like, oh, I just post pictures, I just post pictures in lingerie. I felt like they would believe me if I said that. But now I got my OnlyFans link in my bio, and you know why? It's because I said fuck it, and I am my biggest fan. Okay, if they click on it, somebody comes to me, it's like,
Emily, why are you doing OnlyFans? Like, you don't have to do that. Like, why are you doing that?
I will tell them because I fucking want to do it. I like it. It is fun. I feel sexy, silly, and joyful. If I didn't feel that way, then if somebody texted me,
Emily, why do you have OnlyFans?
I might start getting anxious and second guess myself and start feeling bad and start feeling like shit, which has happened to me before. So be sure of yourself. You'll have to be your biggest fan. I literally wrote it on a vision board that I have. I wrote like spicy content. Be your biggest fan. Because it's true. Oh, that brings me to the point of don't think that there's not an audience for you. There's an audience for every single type of person, every single body type, every single appearance-wise thing. There's an audience for you, I promise. Like, to me, guys, I barely have titties. I barely have them. Like, they just never really grew. That's all I'm working with. And it's because I have a push-up bra on and I have my period boobs. But guess what? I literally just got a DM that said, you have the most perfect titties. Like, you think so? Thank you. So there is an audience for everybody, I promise. The hardest part is going to be promoting your stuff. Oh, also, I should have mentioned this way earlier. I want to give you these statistics because when I saw them, I was like, oh my god. If you're wondering how much money people make, the top 10% of OnlyFans creators create around $1,000 a month. So that means 90% of creators on there are making less than $1,000 a month. That is very much something to think about and consider because it's all about the funnel. It's all about funneling people from other places to your account so that they can find you. If you're hidden, it's going to be very hard. My OnlyFans does not grow on a regular basis. My OnlyFans only grows when I post a link somewhere. The top 1% of OnlyFans creators generate over 6,000 monthly. And the top 0.1% of OnlyFans models generate a revenue of over 100,000 every month. Those are the girlies that are on Instagram. Those are the bad bitches that have like 1 million something followers, okay? They are the ones making that much money. I don't want to mislead people and make people think that you can make a lot of money on OnlyFans. It's hard. It's like a hustle. You have to like hustle to grow your account. The best way to make money is to do the paid custom content. Those make a lot of money, but also those are work. Those are literally you making a custom video for somebody. So it's a lot of work. It's a hustle. It's not like something that you're gonna start one night and immediately the next day you're gonna like have your whole salary and all your bills paid through OnlyFans. Like, I just want to emphasize that it is still a platform that you have to work hard and grow on. It's not like a, oh, I'm really in a pickle and I need to get a new job. It's not like a get rich quick thing at all, unless you have a platform that is huge already. My platform is pretty big, but since I have 25% men only, I'm gonna tell you straight up right now. It says that I am in the top 13% of all creators and I made $635. So that means 87% of people on the app make less than $635 a month. So do not rely on this for your bills and your food and your baby and your family and your dog and your cat and your grandma. Don't. Like, I would recommend it as a side hustle. I would recommend it if you want to do something in the adult entertainment industry and you want to do something from your house, you want to do something for you want to do something on the side. Like, I genuinely think it's a super nice side hustle, especially because you can get paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You can choose on OnlyFans. It's really nice having an income come in when you don't have a steady income coming in. That's why you see a lot of like freelancers and creative people using OnlyFans, because it is a constant income coming in every week. And you know what? I use that money for my groceries. I use that money for my phone bill. I use that money for gas. Like, it's nice to have that coming in, like the supplementary income. It's been hard these days. It's not a nice world lately. It has been a cruel world lately. Job market sucks, like pay sucks, like hours suck, like everything has been sucking lately. Even like freelancers and influencers, like brands don't want to pay you, brands don't have budget. It's hard. It is hard to get paid these days. So if you want a side hustle and this is something that you want to do and that you're comfortable with, why not? Like, it's fun. To me, it's fun. I like taking pictures. I like dressing up. I like editing pictures, making them look cute, adding effects, whatever. Like, I see it as a creative outlet and I love having many creative outlets. I love creating content. So the fact that I can create content with my body is amazing. It's fun for me. I genuinely like it. And that's how it should be. You should be making the content if you like it, you enjoy it, you're having fun, and it's something that you really, really want to do. I've been talking for so long. Let me spray my face. And you know what? I think on that note, I'm gonna end it here because that was a nice note, right? I try to touch on everything. If you have more questions, comment them down below. I'll either answer them down there or I will make a part 2 to this. I don't know. Let me know. I really enjoyed filming this video because I literally just got to sit here and chat. I used to create like a kind of like a script for my videos or like a layout of like points I'm gonna touch on. But this video, I just sat here with my matcha and my vape and literally just yapped. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. I'm so excited to make more content for you guys and I love you so much. Bye!